Hello listeners and welcome back to our channel MT Storyteller. So, I hope that all of you are doing great and all of you are eager to learn something new. That's why today I am here with our new story. The name of the story is The Lesson for King. This is a very interesting and moralful story. So before moving towards our story, if you like my voice or like this story, so please do subscribe to our channel. So now let's move towards it. Once upon a time, there was a king named Brahmdatta reigning in Banaras. After a few months, he had a little boy, and when the time came to name his son, they called him Prince Brahmdatta. Soon, with each passing day, as Prince Brahmdatta turned 16, he went to Takshila to learn multiple art forms. A few years later, Prince Brahmdatta's father died and he was named the king. Now, King Brahmdatta was ruling the kingdom with his ministers and delivering justice to everyone who came to his hall of justice. He was known for his righteousness and unbiased judgments among all. Everyone in his kingdom praised him and told him how he had always worked for his people. After the last few Hall of Justice sessions, people stopped coming to the King's Hall of Justice, and he wondered why. He tried to find out but got no luck. The king was tired and started blaming himself for people not attending his judgment sessions. Soon after this, Brahmdatta decided to ask everyone in his kingdom to list his faults and weaknesses, but all he heard was his praise. Tired of this, he handed over his kingdom to his ministers and decided to go look for someone who was able to list out his flaws and tell him his weaknesses. He searched towns, borders, and different cities, but everyone he met was talking good about him. He felt helpless and was returning from one of the borders where he met the king of Kosala, Mallika. He also ruled his kingdom with complete honesty and was facing the same issue as Brahmdatta. When meeting each other, they stood in front of each other's way with their charioteers. Both kings' charioteers request each other to make way for their kings, but both refused to do it first. They both talked and came to no conclusion. Then King Mallika's charioteer said, "Let's see who among both the kings is younger, so the young will leave the way for the older." But both of them were of the same age. After this, both the charioteers decided to make the decisions upon king's wealth, but that was equal. Moments passed with no conclusion, so they thought to decide based on righteousness. Brahmdatta's charioteers asked what kind of righteousness your king has. He said, "The strong he overthrows by strength, the mild by mildness does Mallika, the good he conquers by godness and the wicked by wickedness. 2. Such is the nature of the king. Then King Brahmadatta's charioteer said, anger he conquers by calmness and by goodness. The wicked, the stingy, he conquers by gifts and by truth, the speaker of lies. Such is the nature of this king. Upon hearing this, Mallika's charioteer realized that his king had wickedness and rightness both, whereas the king Brahmadatta had only rightness in his decisions. Therefore, he moved out of their way. The end. At last, the moral of the story is that do not take the blame for people's action on yourself and never question your own decisions and rightness. I hope that all of you like this story. So please do like, share, subscribe and comment on our channel. Thanks for listening.